Where the girls at? Get them out here.
We recording?
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, Josh, JTED. I'm going to show you how to do a charging starting system check on this Toyota Camry. To start with, we're going to take our battery analyzer here and we're going to do a load test on the battery. First thing you want to do, you're going to hook up the positive lead to the positive side of the battery, negative to the negative. It's going to start showing you volts there. We're at 12 volts right now. Decent. Then you're going to take your amp clamp, put it over on 1,000 amps. There's a positive and a negative on this. You're going to hook the positive, you're going to have the positive sign facing towards the battery on the positive battery cable right there. Next thing you want to do is you want to look at the battery and determine what the cold cranking amp is. On this one it's 710, so you're going to want to get, when you load it, you're going to want to load it at half of the cold cranking amp, which would be 355 setup. Our starting volt is 12.1, so I'm going to go ahead and load this up to about 350, 355. So you see that one just dropped to 8.02 or something like that. So that would actually be considered a weak battery. You would probably want to go ahead and do recharge and retest on that one. But for the purposes of this, we're going to go ahead and move into the alternator test. Alternator output test. Negative on negative, positive on positive. The amp clamp is going around the main power coming into the alternator with the positive facing the alternator. So what you're going to see right now, we started at 12 volts. One thing you want to look at is we went up to 13.4 volts, which means the alternator is doing something. We're also at around 40 amps. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have the driver rev it up a little bit, keep the RPMs up, and we're going to load this down and see where it peaks at without going below the 12 volts. So I'm going to go ahead and have them rev it up a little bit, and then I'm going to load it down. Rev it. Bring up the RPM a little bit. Alright, that's good. So you saw it got up to about 100 amps, between 100 and 120 I think I saw. Which for this vehicle is about the right amount there. So you can go online and look up the actual specifications for it, what the alternator should be putting out. And I believe for this one it actually is a 90 amp alternator, so about 100 and 120 is not, it's good, it's fine. You go ahead and kill it. Turn it off. Alright, the last thing we're going to test is the starter starter amp test. So for that one, we will pull out the fuse for the fuel, because we're going to have them try to start it while we're running the test, and it's going to show it. We don't want the fuel to build up in this one. And on this one, the positive on the amp clamp is going to go in between the battery and the starter main power, with the positive facing the battery. So we're still showing the 12.3 volts. Actually went up a little bit because we had it running. And then what we're going to have is we're going to have the driver crank the car for about 10 seconds, and we're going to look at the amps that's pulling. So you saw it jumped up to around 200 or more amps. The initial spike is normal. You're gonna have that, and then it went back down to about 120, which is a sign of a good starter for a vehicle with this size motor in it. And you can guesstimate how, without looking at the specification, you can guesstimate relatively 1 amp per cubic inch on a motor. So this one should be between like 120 to 150, and I saw like 120. If we hit it again, it might go up a little bit higher than that. But that's a full alternator, or I'm sorry, charging starting system. Thanks for watching.